Hello everybody, I'm Chantal.
I'm Cody.
This is Unit 7, Fighting Words. So in this unit, we are having a look at words, basically, let's say in the English language that could cause a bit of an issue, could upset some people, because as we know, in any language, we have certain words, and especially in the English language too, that can insult people or that could be considered very racist. We have one specific word in the English language, which is the N word, which I'm absolutely not going to use, and neither should you ever.
Never.
Yes, which is very racist to African people specifically, and it's a very historical thing, goes back to slavery, and it's just a horrible word to use in general. So a professor at the University of Southern California was teaching a communications class, and he was talking about filler words like you know, and he tried to give an example of a filler word that is used in China in the same context. They use the word that. But unfortunately, the word sounds very similar to the N word that we are not allowed to use.
Context.
Context. Do you use filler words like when you speak English?
Yes. Subconsciously, I use them all the time without realizing, and I try not to, depending on the context or situation.
Do you ever worry about offending people when you speak a foreign language?
I'm not proficient enough in another language or fluent enough to really be concerned. But recently, with this news and other situations, learning Korean, there is two similar words, very similar to the sound of the N word. Whenever I learn that, hear these two words or phrases, my brain thinks of the N-word in America because it sound triggers the similarity.
That's true.
So it's a perplexing issue that some Americans might have when learning another language. Perplexing.
Perplexing.
I've never had that worry. Using another language being offensive.
Right.
Have you?
Same, no. I never thought about it properly, but when we were reading the article and we were talking about it, the Korean word specifically, that sounds very similar to that heinous N word we're not allowed to use. I suddenly realized, oh, you're right.
Heinous.
Heinous. You know, one should maybe keep it in mind, just to be careful a little bit when you do speak something else. You don't want to step on toes or upset anyone. Now for language focus. First up, should have past participle. For example, I should have left earlier for work to miss the heavy traffic.
For mine, that being said. So I'm thinking of running tonight. That being said, it's going to be almost zero.
That's it for our preview section. Please join us for the review.